Wow, good morning, everybody. We're both having palpitations here because Amber just suddenly said 10 seconds.
And we'd literally just raced in. We were just about ready to start our gossip.
I just walked in with my cup of tea and we were just about to start having a pre-show gossip. I don't actually think we're going to have much time for gossip in this show, John.
No, probably not.
Because you are breaking everything with this launch.
Yes, this is, we've been trying to watch it over the weekend to make sure it lasts, and we've actually added some more stock, and we've added the last of the stock that we have.
Right, okay.
So this offer is only available here. It will only be available here.
While this stock lasts.
While this stock lasts.
Okay, so.
Because you've got the lot.
Amazing. Right, so welcome to Live Shopping, everybody. I'm Diane. This is the lovely John Lockwood of John Next Door fame. We have the launch of John's latest box kit. We are very excited, and you guys are too, because you've been shopping ahead on the website. So you can shop on the website, which is liveshopping.vip. You'll also be able to shop during the show. So I'll give you some shop codes throughout the show, such as shop kit, and that will pop this into your basket if you pop that into the comments section. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, just shop along either on the website directly or through your phone watching on Facebook or something like that. But you can, it's an interactive show as well, so ask John your questions. We're very excited to have John here with us at Live Shopping, so we can ask John.
I'm never sure why, you know.
Because you're great.
No, because we like doing, it's mainly because we like gossiping between shows and chatting.
Absolutely, yes, which is why we were a bit, let's not start that conversation. So, John, now, your box kits have been incredibly successful in the past, and this is box kit 11.
Yes.
I can't believe it's 11. This is time flies.
Yeah.
Now, tell us why this is so special for us here.
The deal on this is one of the best ones that we can ever bring anybody.
Yep.
This is something we were talking about an hour ago about this, is with the box kit, and it's brand new, launched today.
Love it.
It's not anywhere else. No one else has seen it yet.
Okay.
Which I don't know what it is. I really like getting them like that.
I love having the box.
I love having the box. I mean, mine are always battered because you got the post like.
Yep.
But the other thing you're going to get, of course, is you're going to get a massive magazine.
Yeah.
And I mean a really proper, thick, glossy
a proper good magazine.
Magazine. But every single project is step by step. So if you want to know how to make that card from the front, there's the step-by-step telling you exactly how to use it.
Amazing.
But it's not just that, because that goes on for pages.
Yes, there's lots and lots. And you've got papers in there as well.
You've got the papers, which I pulled out so you can see them separately.
Okay.
There's 217 spring elements to get you crafting out instantly.
Wow.
But there's about 60 different pieces in there.
Okay.
But the main thing are the products that you get in here.
Okay.
Because what you're going to get is an A5 stamp set, clear stamp set.
I love this stamp set. There's so much versatility on there, and I love that block design.
Yeah.
So you can see here, you're getting so many stamps on there. You've got sentiments on there, you've got embellishments, you've got frames, and you've also got the background. So you've got so many projects straight away.
You have. You've got everything. I wanted to mix it to give you that clock and time and cog, but the pretty as well. You've got the flowers solid and outline. You've got the sentiments in different fonts, and you've got my favourite saying, which is time flies when you're having fun. It really should be time flies when you're crafting.
It should be,
because I think that's genuinely the truth. All separate stamps, but you've got frames and backgrounds. So that's an A5 stamp set, which we'd normally pay between £13 and £15 for.
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's be honest here. You've got then a 5" by 5" embossing folder. And I love this design.
Incredible.
This is the same design as the stamp, but stretched out, so everything matches.
Yep.
And I love the way they make those at Practicals, because they put the coloured picture on.
Yes.
So you know which side is the top.
When they do it.
You can actually physically see what you're going to use. You're also then going to get the die set. Now I'm going to pull mine up.
Yes.
Because it's easier to show you.
And yes, this actually shows you a lot more. So you can see there, that's the set that you're going to get, but this shows you how many dies are actually in that set.
Yeah, so giving you everything, you've got, this is a design, it's a new design, it's not, an old one I've brought back, but it's similar based on the stamp, so it matches in together. Then you get the outline, then you get the clock, and it's a smaller version of my Tempest Fugit. Which was the second most popular die I ever did.
Yes, that's amazing.
And everyone asked for it, but you're getting the outside for that.
Yes.
And the inside for it. You're getting the hands, you're even getting the little flowers. So absolutely everything you need
Incredible.
to make the clocks and make those projects.
Okay.
Then you're going to get, now I'm always quite fair on this.
Okay.
They call it a 32-page paper pad.
Right, okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it's double-sided.
Okay, so I would
call it 16.
Yes,
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
So you're going to get in there all the designs. In fact, let me pick up the other one, because I've got one I can show you that's a little bit better.
Oh, yes. This one.
That one's there.
Nope.
And so you're going to get all of these. So you're going to get in there a mixture of
you know the designs.
background papers, but all double-sided. So you're going to get
Fabulous.
really nice. And I did these. They're beautiful. Yeah, they really are. I know I'm not supposed to say that, but there's a mixture of different colours and different styles. But you're also getting in there. They put these in. So Practical do these 2 pages,
John,
and I'll explain why in a minute.
I do need to stop you there, because Andrew's holding up a board that says approaching 60% of this stock has gone. And that is including the extra stock.
Right. Oh, I didn't realise that was including the extra. Yeah, because that's it.
Yeah, you guys have been, like we said earlier, you guys have been shopping ahead on the website this morning. The live shopping website is there for you. John and Crafts 2 have got a brand shop on there. There's all kinds of other products in there, and you can shop on the website at any point. You can also put shop kit into the comment, and that will pop it in your basket. But we do urge you to check out, because it is available on the website as well.
Yeah,
okay.
You don't want to miss out on it.
Absolutely.
Sorry. So pages and pages, but then I've done these.
Oh, I love these, yeah, great
So
idea.
you've got mini shrunk versions of the paper in squares and little ribbon strips, and some people don't like stamping.
Yep.
You want the sentiments already done, so you've got those in each of the colours as well.
Idea.
So you've got those in all the different colour mixes, because, you know, time is something we use for men, for women, for kids, for everything. Yep. So again, all through that, I think there's like 2 of each, but this is one whole 32 pages, they call it, cut down. Okay. So that's effectively the usable space you're going to get from that.
Okay.
But that's the box kit.
So that's the box kit. So that's what you will get in the box if you buy just shop box, which we do have available on the show. However, that's $14.99. The best,
it's crazy value.
Absolutely, the best value is shop kit, because that is $19.99. You're going to get that box kit that John's just talked through, and you're also going to get.
You're going to get a download, which we don't normally do at all. And it's only because we're here we can.
Absolutely. This is the first download on the live shopping website.
It is?
You'll be pleased to know.
Whoa.
You are
sorry,
first,
did I cause you lots of problems?
No, not at all. No, it's it was a plan. We had it planned. It's just we've launched downloads a little earlier than we expected.
So you're going to get all 16 pages.
Yes.
As a printable download in PDF format for you to use.
Love it.
You're not going to get these 2.
Okay.
And that's because they were designed by Practical.
Right, okay.
You're going to get 16 pages that I designed.
Okay.
So you're getting my original artwork.
Fabulous.
Not what they've... Because obviously these go out to supermarkets.
Yes.
So they add sometimes little bits in that, you know, perhaps are not as much for us.
A bit more generic, a bit more everyday.
But also...
So when you check out your basket, so for Live Shopping VIP, when you check out your basket for the box kit to shop kit, which is £19.99, you will receive a download link on your order confirmation screen on the website. So it might take it a couple of minutes to actually appear when you check out your basket, but that link will take you to the download. So you can get your download from there, and then that is how you will receive that. The download isn't stored in your account on the website, because it's a different website, it's a different way of doing downloads, but you will receive that link at the point of checkout.
Excellent. But also, Crafts 2
are
adding... Oh, there's more.
Okay.
You're going to add 2 packs of our vintage embellishments. So there's an example of 2 there.
Oh, I thought that was a separate product.
No, that's included as well. And these are like $4.99 each.
Amazing.
So, I mean, some of these are literally, fill the way to that one.
So these, okay.
Yeah. Solid.
This is actual metal, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be the metal embellishments, the buckles, the safety pins.
Okay, so the designs are going to vary
on
your extra
There is a beautiful matching washi tape.
Okay.
That you may get.
Okay.
That I absolutely love this. It's almost as if it was designed to match.
Yeah.
It wasn't. So,
really?
And there's some ribbon. Yeah, no, it wasn't. So you may get the ribbon You may get embellishments, but you'll get 2 packs. Okay. And I'm sure you'll get at least something metal, I'm thinking there, but I can't guarantee it.
So, John, 70% of this is now allocated. Okay, you guys are loving this, so we do need to get to a demo. Let's have a look at what else we've got on the show. Is that everything in the kit?
That's
Sorry,
everything you're going to get. Yeah, so basically you're going to get the whole box kit and everything, 2 packs of the embellishments, and you're going to get the free download.
That's
or
incredible.
Not free, because it's worth like $7.99 if you want it on its own. I think.
Absolutely. And the thing is, you can get the download on its own. So if you did just want those papers, maybe you can't stretch to the box kit today, then Shop Pad will get you that download, and you will literally just receive this as a link to download as many times as you like, and that's in PDF format, so it's just quick and easy to print.
Yes.
Ready for you there. So that's $7.99. We do still have stock of the box kit on its own, which is Shop Box, and that's £14.99. But as John's just said, those embellishments that you're getting in there in the kit are worth $4.99 each, and you're only paying £5 more for Shop Kit, which is going to get you the 2 packs of embellishments and the downloads.
Yes. We're almost, I mean, I don't want to thing it, but we're almost trying to match the value of the kit in what we throw in as the extra as well. Because we always like to give an exclusive bundle for people to say thank you for getting it from us and supporting us.
Amazing. Okay, right. We've got lots of other things on the show. Now, I am super excited about these, John. These are your chipboard albums. So these aren't just paper. These aren't just board backed. These are chipboard albums.
These are actual genuine chipboard albums. They're the same ones as a company in America has. I'm not going to lie. Okay. And theirs go between $11.99 and $14.99 each.
Right, okay. And we've got 3 for $19.99.
Yeah, and a free paper pad
with a paper pad. Okay, so this is Shop Album, or as we say, if you are on the website, you can just shop ahead and pop it straight into your basket. But these are chipboard sheets.
Yeah, literally. Yeah,
solid. Solid
absolutely
board sheets.
solid board sheets.
Can we get the depth of those sheets there, Amber? Yeah, these are actual chipboard. But are they coated with craft paper?
They are actually coated with a craft paper, and it's matte, so it's inkable.
Yeah.
So you can, but you think, oh, it's not that big. It's massive.
It is,
and what they've done, if you look in the spine, there's a distance between each of them.
Yep.
Which means that if I take this one I've done with the papers, because I thought, this just matches so well.
Yeah.
So this is using 1 pack of the papers, and I've got bits left.
Okay.
But it matches, but you can things like string through it, put those crafts to embellishments on. There's the hands that come.
Yep.
But again, look at the flowers, how thick they are. Look, still closes.
Yeah, it's not squishing.
It's not squishing. And all I've done is just cover this in all the papers. But they're so fun to do, and it's perfectly sized for UK A4, because it's just 8 1/4 by 5 1/4 to cover it.
Right. Okay. So this is £21.49. Apologies for that. I gave you the wrong price. So
it should be $19.99. Just fix it.
Oh, it's showing you.
Yeah. It's just showing 21.
Okay. So apologies. It is showing you the wrong price. It is $19.99. Apologies. Okay. So yes.
And you're also going to get the paper pad.
Okay.
Which actually is in proportion.
Yep.
To it, which I think is quite clever. But this is 80 sheets.
And I love that these are black and white, John.
And again, matte, so you can colour them. If you want that to be red and white, you just go over it with your red ink.
Absolutely.
You can solid black gloss, which is really hard to get hold of. Solid white glossy finish, but beautiful basic prints and patterns. But we're just throwing that in, so you're going to get 3 of the albums and the book.
For $19.99. Wow, that's incredible value.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't wait to see some of these samples later on, but let's get through everything first. So Shop Glue is for 3 packs of John's incredible 3D glue gel. Now, £14.99.
Yes.
Is a silly price for 3.
It is a silly price.
Lasts a long time. It has no smell. I can verify that. We've been there. We've done that.
We've done that, and you've got some. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is an incredible product. If you're wanting to add depth and dimension to your projects, but also you want that option to position something and give it a little bit of movement to make sure it's absolutely perfectly positioned, this is the one for you. It's incredible, and it's clear as well, isn't it?
It is clear, dries clear, and so far nothing's yellowed. It's not going to do that. You know, it's basically a really good non-clogging is the one thing I found that's really good on it.
Yes.
But it's just so much better value as well. So I love this stuff. I use it constantly now.
Okay, fabulous. Right, next we have the Tempus Fugit.
Yes, which means time flies in Latin.
Time flies in Latin. So, apologies, Andrew, is that the glue gel?
No, the album's price has been fixed.
The album's price is fixed now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so $19.99 is what you're going to pay for the album, so shop album on that one. So, shop Tempus is going to pop Tempus Fugit into your basket, and that is this die set here. So you can see from the packaging you're getting lots of dies, but what John's done is he's taken them out of the packaging on the counter, so you can actually see how much metal you're getting in this one, because it, like you said before the show, it doesn't look like it's a huge amount. It looks big, but it doesn't show you exactly what you're getting.
It doesn't. No, our packaging is the size of our dies, not the size of the image of the dies.
Yes,
so they're not too big. So it's actually a 6-inch die.
Yes.
This sold out when we launched it, so we've reordered it back in.
Which is not something you guys do very often.
No,
is
I
it?
think it's only the second one we reordered in last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it literally is. That's it. But it gives you, I'll hold that one up for a moment, it gives you a perfect clock.
Yep.
In perfect maths, with all the mats and layers, the arms. So on that card, absolutely everything is made with that die set. Not one other die set is needed for that card at all. Same, this is my clock from the Craft Cave.
I was just going to say, this may look familiar to you guys at home if you're used to watching John's Facebook Lives and things, because this is the one, you actually made this during a demo in your
I did. I made
well,
this in a Zoom class, and it's actually, you can see how, I don't even bother on the back, because that is hung up.
Well,
I didn't bother putting the back up, because that's on my wall in the Craft Cave. But it's the ability for you to be able to make a fully working clock like that. Yeah. And we wanted you to be able to get, if you liked the Time Flies box kit, to get its Big Daddy or its Big Mummy version.
Absolutely.
If, they will work perfectly together.
And you were saying that the actual clock face itself is the same in the box kit, so
Identical, just smaller.
However, the decoration is different, so you have got a different design in there. But the actual, if you have got this one already, that one's going to work perfectly.
That one will work perfectly. It's the same clock, but the rest of the design is all brand new.
Yes, absolutely. Right, so shop notched is the one we're going to next, and this is your notched square. This, I love this. I just love the extra little bit of detail that those notches give, and when you've got it matted and layered on your cards, it just looks incredible.
It makes things look so much more expensive than a plain square. It does,
absolutely, yeah.
It really does. These were sold out for over 3 years.
Really?
They only came back into stock last week.
Wow.
And we brought them back in to match with the new notched square frame that I launched here 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So this is the first time we've brought it to live shopping. But you've got everything you need. So again, you can make a card blank out of it.
I love it.
To match your notched squares, you can make the mats and layers. Yeah. So if we go with, you can see, you've got perfect mats and layers. And of course, it being me, the largest die in here, I believe, is 8 by 8.
Wow. Okay.
So the largest is 8 by 8. The smallest is a 1/2 inch, and you've got them every 1/4 inch going through. So your mats and layers are perfect. This is my set.
Now, John, this is a lot of metal for $24.99.
It's an awful lot. It's basically, you cannot, apart from that little bit there, you can't get any more, you couldn't get any more on an A4 sheet.
No, absolutely.
So, and you'd normally be talking of £40–45.
Yes, exactly.
But we try and bring the best value that we can. So it's ridiculous. You're getting 20 dies all in there. There's actually my bit.
Yep.
Of them all cut out, which I was going to pile out, but we're running so much time, I don't want to.
And I love the fact that on this one, so you've got the large ones to make your card shapes, but when you get your nested dies, you also then have the coordinating one to pop your sentiment onto.
Yes.
So you can do that, but you can also cut these into a piece of card to create a background, couldn't you?
Yeah,
you could actually pop them all over the place.
That would look beautiful.
Yeah.
The other thing is, the only other way to do this is to get a plain square and get a corner punch that notches the corner out.
Yes.
Yeah. But it's the same size punch every time.
Yes.
So to do this with a punch and a square, you would need 20 punches, because that's not the same size as that. Each one's sized down. Yep. So it's virtually impossible for you to do it.
Yep.
And again, you could probably do it in your scan and cut.
Yeah.
But I don't know how long it would take you.
I have no idea how long it would take.
And the maths would kill you. It really would, because it nearly killed me creating it.
It wouldn't work particularly well for me. Right, okay, so shop to the box kit. The first item is approaching 80%, so that is shop kit. So that one with the extra embellishments and the download, approaching 80% of that is in baskets now, and we have added the extra stock. I have to emphasise, we have added the extra stock.
Yes.
So if this all allocates and sells through, then we won't have any more stock of that for the second show.
The only thing I would then have to start ringing the manufacturer and saying, can we get any more? And we've nothing pre-set up. There's nothing.
Right,
so you know,
they would be frantic phone calls.
They would be frantic phone calls, and I don't know if it would happen. So all the stock we've got in reserve is on. So you've got it all on here.
Okay, amazing. Okay, so and don't forget you can shop on the website. So if you did want to, you know, while you're watching on one device, if you wanted to jump ahead on the website, just like when you used to do when you were watching the television.
Yes.
You can absolutely shop that way as well if you wanted to. Liveshopping.vip is the website, or you can type shop kit into the comments, and that will pop it into your basket for you. But we do urge you to check your basket out as soon as you can on shows like this one. So, okay, so the last item we've got is the shop tool. So that's this one, isn't it? Okay, we've got a couple more. So shop tool is your 4-in-1 tool, which I learned about last week and is incredible. Love this product. And you'll see this when John's demonstrating, and then your glue eraser, which we can have a talk about while you're demonstrating,
Yeah,
shall
I can show you that and the usefulness and what I do with that one.
So those two items are £13.49. How much are they individually, John?
I can't even remember. I think that was £10.99 or something individually.
Okay.
I think so. I'm not sure, to be honest, off the top of my head.
So that's those two items. They are absolutely essential. And this one here, I am actually going to get 2 or 3 of these because I think I need one in every single tool bag and on my desk.
I had 2 and I've ordered another one, so now I now have 3 of those.
And then we've got Shop Starter, which is the starter glue bundle for when you're working with John and Crafts 2. Now, this is amazing value for money. So these are 30-metre rolls, is that right, John?
So you've got, I think they're 33, but we always say 30 just to be safe because I can never bother to check.
Yeah, can you imagine unrolling one of those?
I know, exactly, yeah. I'm sure it's 33, but I always say 30 to be on the safe side, so yes.
You're getting the dispenser with the roll of tape in it and a spare roll of tape. Now, this is John's repositionable low-tack tape, which is usable time and time and time again, and last time I did a show with John, he gave me a piece to try and tear it, and I could not, all the way through the show, I was like this trying to tear it. And by the time we'd done it, it was twice the size, but it hadn't actually torn because it's incredible quality tape. So you're getting 2 rolls of that, which is going to pretty much last you forever.
Yes. Unless you eat it like I do. But a friend of mine is still on her first roll after 18 months and she crafts every day.
That's amazing. And then you're also going to get a tube of the 3D glue gel and the glue glaze. So we'll have a talk about that while we're demonstrating as well.
Again, because it's invaluable while you're trying to glue something as fine as this clock on. The glue glaze is just really necessary.
Of course, yeah, you've got your clock hands and the flowers as
and
well.
The flowers and everything like that. It makes such a difference.
Right, okay, so this is the die set from the Box Kit magazine.
Yep, so I will need my die set if you don't mind, and to die out.
No problem.
But it is really, really easy. I've tried to give you everything that you need in this to create something. So we're going to make that. Now, this is not a project that's in the box.
Okay.
So basically what I'd like to do on demo on here is not things that are actually physically in the box.
Yes.
Because you've got instructions on that. So if you want to see any of those cards, you can do it.
And you've got all of those ideas, but this is showing that it will go so much further
This is showing you, it will go somewhere else. So what I've done is taken a piece of mirror card and I've cut this down. I've just guillotined it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches.
Okay.
Yeah. But you've got the outside line. These are me, this are me.
Okay.
The very first thing that frustrated me when I first started working with dies or crafting with dies was that I had all these beautiful dies with the frames and things, and yet every single one of them had an outside cutting line, so all I could ever get was that size.
Yes.
So all I'd ever get is that pattern would be that size.
Yep.
So I've separated the lines out. So I'd stick that on and cut it out. I've already pre-done that to be a little bit more timely. Yeah, and then this is why everything matching works. So I bring in my embossing folder, and because they've printed it, I don't have to worry feeling what side's which. I put my mirror card facing up, and I put that on, and we just run that through. Now, I've got a feeling that this might not be the right sandwich, because I've had, no, it's not. Oh, it might just...
Might give us a bit of an impression.
It might give us a bit of an impression because I've lost one of my plates, haven't I?
Do we need somebody to have a look in the other studio?
No, it's all right. I didn't have time. Oh, it has given us the impression.
Yeah.
I'll set my other machine up there just in case. You can see there.
Beautiful.
You get that beautiful clock frame.
So crisp, isn't it?
Yeah, square all the way around. It works so nicely. So then, because they're separate pieces, I can just take another piece, and I've made this smaller. because I don't want it to overhang. So that's always my trick, don't make the same size. Because this is a separate piece, we can again pop that on, tape it on, and cut that.
Yep.
And it will give us just the cogs. But when we frame it,
lovely.
You've got the clocks. You've got the clocks on the outside and the cogs on the middle.
And you know, I love, John, that you've got the gold mirror and the gold satin there, but also cut these out of white or cream cardstock, your coconut cardstock, and ink them. So you get if you ink it once you've done the embossing, you'll get a totally different look. You cut them out of coloured cardstock, black and white. Change the colour of the card, it will change the look of the project. So we are just... we're approaching very
just trying to move some bits
about the box kit, so bear with us on that one. But the Johnny's working with Shop Kit at the moment, which is the one where you get it with the download, but it's also in Shop Box, which is the box kit on its own without the download and the extra embellishments, if you did want to go for that one.
So you have got the separate line again for the clock, so you could make that a frame that you look through. So I think I've got that here, bear with me. Yeah, look. So...
Yeah. I love that you've got all these options.
You've got different options. Even within such a small die, you've got all these options, and that's what makes it so much bigger and worth so much more. So, of course, then, so easily now I've got a frame, and that, so I need a clock, don't I?
And we've got that in the set.
You've got that in the set, but again, you've got the same idea. So, the clock is separate. It was really important to me, because how about making a background of 2 or 3 clocks? You know, you're using, say, the Quirky Bird Alice stuff.
Yes.
How about cutting 2 or 3 clocks out of a piece of card, sticking it on, and then putting some of those Alex characters on it?
Yeah.
It will work so well. Or if you want a little pocket to go in one of your journal books or something.
That's lovely,
you know, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But if you want a complete clock, you can have one. All you have to do is use the outside, the inside, and that one.
Okay.
And you use my long piece of tape trick.
Okay.
So take a piece of tape.
Okay.
This is why you need good tape.
Yep.
And stick it on your fingers like it's a Chinese finger trap.
Okay.
You know?
Yep.
Where the tighter you pull, the tighter it gets.
Yep.
Yeah. Leave your thumbs free.
Okay.
Use your thumbs to pick up your first die.
Oh, I see
then
where
you
you're
can
going.
hover over,
Yeah.
get that even, pick up your second die, hover over, get it even, pick up your third die.
So clever.
Because can you imagine how difficult it is
to actually layer those?
If I had to tape that one down and then tape the clock on, you can't do it. So do it that way. Again, if you just run that onto a scrap of, again, mirror card, run it through, you'll get this. And to me, this looks like it's actually metal.
It does. It is beautiful. Absolutely stunning, John.
It's one, thank you. It's one of the beauties of dies.
I love how fine the numerals are.
Yeah, I was really shocked that they were able to get them this fine.
Yeah.
Because when I first started designing dies, we were told you couldn't have anything closer than 6 millimetres next to each other.
Oh yeah, we all remember pushing those boundaries.
And I think between me, you and Steph, we pushed them to the limit.
Yes,
we had the same lady shouting at us.
Yes, I think we did.
That it wasn't possible.
Yeah.
But again, it's curved all of the edge. So there's my clock.
Gorgeous.
That fits on. Yeah, but of course I can make a backer for the clock, but this is where I want to be a little bit clever.
Okay.
So I've taken a piece of our canvas card in brown. So you have got the canvas card packs on the website.
We have, yes.
So this has come from our browns one.
Okay.
But this is why having the stamp included is so useful. So I'm just going to put a piece in my press to impress. Take then the matching stamp that's a shrunk down version of the embossing folder. Put that down. Close, pick up, and then I'm using vintage sepia.
Yep.
You can see how old that one is.
Loved.
Well loved.
Yeah, we've all got those ink pads.
We've all got, and most of us have got a black, a grey, and a vintage sepia in our stash because that's the ones I use all the time. So I'm going to give that a good ink. Give it a press and give it a good press down. That's the benefit of a press is if it's not right, if it's not dark enough, you can add more ink and keep it going.
Okay.
But then I think that looks beautiful on the canvas card.
John, I have to say, I find it absolutely incredible that if I was just buying the box kit, which is £14.99, I am getting all of these dies.
Yes.
We are getting a huge amount of value for money with £14.99 for shop kit. But shop, so shop kit gets you the magazine, the box kit, so you get the papers, the embossing folder, the stamps, the dies.
Yeah.
And then you also get the download of those papers and 2 extra packs of embellishments, £19.99. That is unbelievable value for money. The magazine on its own, which is shop box, which we are down to single figures on,
right,
is incredible value for money at £14.99. But for an extra £5, if you can stretch to shop kit, you will get those embellishments. The designs of the embellishments will vary. You may get a roll of tape, but you'll get some metal embellishments in there as well. But you're also getting that download, which is on the website at £7.99 if you do want it. That is shop pad. But this is just...
I mean, it's something we were saying.
Value for money, isn't it?
Yeah, Diane and I were actually saying before the show, and this is what's so good about Facebook, because we can say these things and then Stephanie can tell us off afterwards.
I mean, I would hazard a guess. I may get into trouble for saying this, but I would hazard a guess to say that whatever we say, Stephanie's probably said worse.
Yes, I think you're probably right, but we were saying, both Diane and I are involved in the buying and purchasing of our products, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
We're involved with the manufacturers and everything. I know that we could not do that die set, an A5 stamp set and a 5x5 embossing folder, let alone a magazine and a paper pad and a box to keep it in.
Yep.
We could not do that for £14.99, sell it at £14.99. We would lose money.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm not sort of saying that we would, and we said this before.
And John,
we couldn't do that. No, none of us could.
None of us could, but that's also without the actual the cost of the time, the effort and the resource that goes into putting all of the content of that magazine together, all of those projects and everything that you've got in there, all the inspiration. That's just purely physical cost that we were talking about.
Yes.
And you're getting so much more with this. You're getting inspiration that's going to last you forever. You know, yes, a lot of the inspiration in there is using these dies, but if you love the layouts of the card,
can just nick
and you love a particular style of project in that magazine, but you're thinking, oh, I need to make a floral card. Well, just change it for a floral set of dies or a floral embossing folder and use the same layout. You don't have to use it with this. That inspiration is going to be there forever for you.
I mean, there's some beautiful projects in here. Sorry to stop, but I wanted to show this. So here's this one. This is Katrina. I mean, how beautifully, you know, if you want that feminine, how lovely does that look? Yeah. Mixing that tealy colour with that pink and with that purple.
Yeah.
You know, and step by step. So if you say, I want to make that card, okay, she's added some flowers and leaves. You may have those of her own. Yeah. But you can make that because there is the step by step of how to make it. This is what's so clever. Our wonderful Carol popped in and said hello last week.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, you want to know how to make that card. It tells you step by step how to make it. Things like this. How do you get that inked look? They've given you step-by-step photos on it. They're so
But this
good
is what I mean,
that.
John, about just in those couple of pages alone, if we just have a look, so these pages here, look, we're looking at different colourways and it changes the look of the, changes the whole look. Totally different project. You wouldn't necessarily think they were made using the same designs.
No, not at all. And to have so many projects, and there is a little secret I should tell you, these cards here no longer exist.
Oh.
These cards here I made.
Yes.
I photograph them on my desk and write up the instructions and send them off.
Okay.
And send the cards off. The cards went missing.
Oh no.
The cards got lost before they were photographed, so these photos are actually ones photoshopped in from taken on my desk.
Wow, okay.
So if you like and you get the box kit, please make some of these
please feel
because
free.
they don't physically exist anymore. So it would be lovely if someone actually made that card again.
Wow.
But yeah, you've got all of that in there. There's even inspiration showing you for the last collection I did.
Yeah, this was the one we had last week, wasn't it? Yeah.
So here's step-by-steps of using those notched frames and using, you know, and here, look, using the notch frames we've got on the show.
Yep.
So there's more in here and it's all usable. It's not advertising your stuff.
No, there's not pages and pages.
There's not pages and pages of buy this.
No.
But again, I would never think that was from the same thing, but look, it's one of the pieces of the paper cut out.
Yeah.
The papers work so well, and again, because they're matte, they can be coloured.
That clock just layered over there in
Works, doesn't
black.
it?
It's just beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite images. So it's one of those that I'm always proud of the box kits.
Yeah.
But I am always. This is the one I think I'm the most proud of all of them. Yeah. This is the one that is really. If someone said to you, John, right, you've got 11 box kits. Which one is you? It's this one.
Now, I have to say, the box kit on its own, so shop box, is fully allocated. So the only way to get this now is shop kit, which is the $19.99. However, in that you are getting 2 extra packs of embellishments from Crafts 2, and they are beautiful vintage embellishments.
I've got them here. I mean,
the designs may vary.
Peter accidentally sent 2 sets. For samples, and unfortunately some had to get opened if you're watching Uncle Peter.
Sorry,
so
Uncle
I had
Peter.
to grab some myself. But look, I mean, they are such good ones. Yes, there are some ribbon ones as well.
Yep.
Some beautiful stick-on ribbon. There's the washi tape, which I absolutely love. Keep your fingers crossed, really, to get a washi tape. I think it's wonderful. But you will get a mix. You'll get a mix. So you know, you're not guaranteed to get anything. Particularly, but
they're an added bonus, aren't they?
Because they are an added bonus.
$19.99, you're getting those, but you're also getting that download of the printable papers, of the printed papers that are already in here. That is $7.99 on the website on its own. So you can see here, these are the papers that John's created that you're getting in that download. So if you want the download on its own, that is shop pad at $7.99, but you will get that included in your shop kit. So for $19.99, you're getting the box kit, which we've just fully allocated on the show, but that was $14.99 on its own. You're getting the download, which is $7.99, and you're getting 2 packs of embellishments or tape or some vintage embellishments to coordinate with it for £19.99. That is incredible value for money. There's no wonder well over 80% of the stock has gone now. It is incredible, and I have to say, we were all very pleasantly surprised, especially pleased for you guys that so much of this stock had actually sold out on the website when we came in this morning, because that means that you guys are they're watching. You're
buying into us.
You're buying into what we're doing, and you're wanting the products that we're bringing you. So thank you so much to everybody for shopping ahead. Well done on getting yours, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be winging its way to you very, very soon. The shop notched, which we've just seen a little sneak peek of in the magazine as well. So these notched dies, 15% of those is allocated as well. So that is, I'm not surprised. $24.99 is an incredible price.
It is crazy. It is, and they are high quality titanium coated dies. They're not a drop on anything that we do. No. And they are my favourites when it comes to squares. To be able to do something like that, but I will show you something like that later on. I'll show you how we can use some of those a little bit later. Brilliant. So I can cut the middle out of that with the matching piece to the clock. So it's perfect.
Lovely.
Now, to me, that's really important. Yeah. Can you imagine if that was just a clock die, all in one piece, you cut it out, trying to find a circle that fits? If you haven't got a circle that fits, you're trimming down because it's all separated out. Yep. But this is why I love glue glaze. Yeah. Because this is mirror card, which is the hardest thing in the world to glue and not mark.
Especially when it's cut as finely as that one.
When it's this fine, because the glue glaze, the glue is in a lip gloss container, and it's a quick drying glue. It's not PVA, so it doesn't dome. So I can go like this, over, sides, end, wherever, go back in. And
it's a weird thing to say, but it's actually quite a dry, wet glue, isn't it?
It is a dry, wet glue. Yeah. It doesn't dome at all.
Yeah, and it's not going to seep out from underneath the die cut.
Well, if it does, you're going to see it because it's mirror card. Yeah. So all I do is, I got the time to position it, press it down. That's stuck.
Amazing.
That doesn't happen, does it? It doesn't even with spray glue, it doesn't glue that quickly.
With a wet glue, no.
But you can see there that, it looks, there's none. I'm trying to actually find a blob so I can, but you're seeing there's none on the front. Yeah. And how many times have you done that and you glue something delicate and it goes like that?
Yeah.
So we can really easily put this together.
And the glue glaze, for anybody that's wanting to grab hold of that today, is in the shop starter kit, which includes the low-tack tape and dispenser with a spare roll and the 3D glue gel, as well as that glue glaze, for £22.99. That's an incredible... it's an incredible kit to just have in your stash, because you've pretty much got everything you're going to need if you're wanting to craft with your
you
projects.
basically, apart from your PVA, you've got absolutely everything that you need. But you see now how much nicer does that look with just having those little bits of stamp behind it. And you're not having to think, oh, well, have I got a stamp that will match? It's already in there, it's
already
included.
in there. But you could matte and layer that onto plain cardstock, but just having that stamp, it's almost like a shadow stamp because of the colour tone that you've chosen to work with the cardstock.
Yeah. Because I've gone tone on tone, but how about just doing that?
Yeah.
You know, we go on like that.
Yeah.
You know, there's sort of like a steampunky mixed media piece done, but cleanly and neatly.
Yes, exactly.
You know, yours and my way.
Yes.
You know, I know David would be happy to get the paint all up in.
Yeah, David would.
Yeah. We're not.
Yeah.
So choose your top. Remember, XII is your top. Because if you're making a working clock, you really want that to work.
You really want it to be,
But just tie, as long as you make sure that XII goes to that circle, the rest are even. So you don't have to spend hours messing about with it. So there I've got my layers of my clock. Here I've got the frame I made. So I'm just going to take the tape off that, stick that one on, really simple.
Beautiful.
Nice and simple, yeah?
I have just realised I've not been looking at the iPad. I'm sure we've got lots of comments, John,
sorry.
so I'm just going to grab that. Apologies.
A little bit of glue. Now, the only thing I would say on this is when you are gluing your clock on, check how, I always go top fold, check how you want, you might be a side fold person, but when it's got a lot of weight, top fold's better. Find your 12, because I've done this so many times where I glue it, I'll turn it round. So there's my top. Find your 12 and get your 12 to the top, because you really will kick yourself if you're having to start pulling this off, because you've got your 12 down here at the bottom. And I've done it. And it's the only reason I say that is because I've literally done that, so that when I hold that one up, it works. Nice and simple. And then all I've got to do, I've taken already, so I've taken a little bit more of the brown cards from the brown. I'm going to take my favourite saying, and I'm going to grab for this I will always use my precision press. These are on your website.
Yes.
Line it up. Pick it up.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're lining it up with the lines on your mat.
It matches. The lines on your mat are every ½ inch.
Yep.
The lines on your precision press are every ½ inch.
Okay.
So I can line it up then with the lines on my mat. It's the only way I can get sentiment straight. I've got wonky for years.
You're lining that up so that you can read it, so that it's the correct way, because otherwise you'd have it on your block and you wouldn't be able to stamp it.
Exactly, yeah. Ink it. Again, I'm using brown on brown, but then I can bring that in to the mat to the same size.
Yep.
And I can see and get it right.
Amazing. I love the mix of fonts that you've got on here, John, as well. This is my kind of stamp.
This is one of my things. I love mixing fonts. I think they make so much difference.
The classic font and the swirly font, absolutely amazing. So, got lots and lots of people saying hello. So we've got Karen, hello. Shirley, Nicola, Erica. So let's have a look. So we've got we've got lots of people loving the locks. Karen saying can also be used for steampunk. We've got so many people watching this morning, lots of people checking out. Please don't forget to check out to secure yours, because it isn't yours until you've checked out your basket. So we are incredibly busy on the website and on the allocations on the show. So Craftaholic.
I love that name. It really is.
Look at that. It's Craftaholic.
Oh no, it is. I know her very well.
Oh, right.
She joins my lives, and if you're on Facebook, add Craftaholic as a friend. Sorry, Craft, you'll go mad at me. Look at her picture. It's amazing. Okay. It's like a drawn one.
Oh, okay.
And it's so good. Yeah. And it really is.
I'm gonna be having a look at that in a little bit. So Craftaholic says she has the glue eraser and it works really well. Shirley Nugent, thank you, Shirley. The 4-in-1 tool is just amazing. So that is in the shop tool set. And then Nicola Leishman is saying the glue gel is the best that she's ever used. and that the best thing about John's dies is you can use new and old designs together. The nesting dies are a must to anyone's collection, and that's what I love, John, is we've got the box kit today, but you've also brought the Tempus Fugit back.
Yes.
Sorry, I had to look at my sheet then to check. I was thinking Timeless, it's not, it's Tempus Fugit. So if you put Shop Tempus in the comments or jump on the website and pop that one in your basket, you will have the perfect coordination to go with the box kit as well. And then Erica says, just bought the box kit and downloaded the papers.
Yay, well done,
So
Erica.
she's already crafting with it.
Brilliant. Get crafting ahead
Yes.
with the papers. Print them out as many times as you want
Do you know
and
what,
use
John?
them.
The best thing is with the download, you can have these papers on vellum, you can have them on acetate,
Ooh.
you can have them on printable magnets, you can have them on gloss paper, matte paper.
You could print them on absolutely anything,
that
couldn't
your printer
you?
will allow. You can get
And
printable magnet material.
I should mention as well on that, anything that I've used, because obviously as designers we use some bits that are licensed and some bits withdrawn. Yep. I've covered all the licenses for everything on that, so you don't have to worry about using it, or if you make something, you put it on fabric and you want to sell it, you're fine.
Okay, so Angel Policy
is, again, I've covered it, so do what you like.
Perfect.
Although they are designed by me, so, you know.
Yes.
But some of the elements, you know, I'm not going to redraw a big pocket watch.
No, not when there's one that you
not
can
when there's one that I can license and pay an artist to do it.
Yeah. Designing another
So,
lovely
what time were
for
you
us.
born? Do you know?
I was born. I think I was middle of the night. So.
Right.
I
Okay.
think it was probably just after midnight. I think my mum used to say.
So we'll put that. So many people know, and so many people don't know. So you were born just after midnight. And I think that's one of the nicest things to do for anybody.
Lovely.
But that's the glue glaze.
Amazing.
That's stuck.
That's stuck. That is there now.
Yeah, and there's none on the front.
But do you know, John, if you change this to pastel colours and you made it into a scrapbook page or a memory book for a new baby, you can actually put the time on there. I love that idea.
Exactly. I think that's a really nice thing to do. Yeah, it's you know, it's what if you know that. So many things you can use it for. Now, this is where the glue gel comes in for me, because I'm a foam tape person, but I use a lot of glue gel now. And the reason is I'm gluing this across 4 different heights.
Yes.
How do I get it to stand proud, but
level
on 4 different heights? I just put blobs of the glue gel on, and then I squidge it until it's flat. But that's now supported. Yeah. That's stuck down. Yeah. Foam tape, it would take, well, I'd have to have bits everywhere and all sorts of things.
Yeah, because if you got the foam tape under these bits, then it would be all
wobbly. It would be all wobbly and everything, so it's so much better. And then just take 3 little flowers.
Sarah has just asked, hi John, when is your tacky glue coming back into stock?
April.
There we go. Don't you just love these shows? We can answer the questions.
Well, I've not been able to answer that question for about 12 weeks.
Right, okay.
And I only found out on Friday. Yeah. And I was only, and I'm probably not supposed to tell anybody, because it was literally we think it might be, so.
Oh, right, okay, so somewhere around April.
Somewhere around then.
Yes, okay. Right, I'm going to go back to the other end of the counter. I need to let you guys know, Shop Kits, we are, I can't believe this from that starting stock, John. No. We are down to the last 16 units.
Whoa. If
you want one, I would suggest you either pop it in your basket and check out straight away, or head to the website and check out your basket, because 16 is that's all we've got left. Wow. Okay, I need to go back and give everybody a recap of everything that we've had in the show, and I'll come back down. Okay?
No worries. Perfect.
Okay, so I'm going to take my bit of paper with me. So you can see here, this is the shop kit. I'm just going to pop that back down there and grab my magazine. So here is the box that your box kit will come in. Beautiful box, beautifully decorated, so you can see that. And this is the one that you will see in the supermarkets probably from the end of this week into next week, but you can get yours now, and you can start crafting ahead. So this is the magazine you're going to get. Lots and lots of inspiration in there. You've got those papers in there. 16 units of this is all that we've got left. And you can see you're also getting the stamps, the dies, and the embossing folder, which is all of this here. In that magazine, you've got all of these beautiful papers. With this particular one, so for £19.99, you're also going to get 2 assorted packs of embellishments. Now, it may be tape, it may be stickers, it may be metal embellishments. Those designs will vary, but you will also get the download for those papers that are in this magazine. You've heard that people are already downloading them and crafting with them now, so that's incredible. Love that. So Shop Kit will get that one in your basket for you. Shop Pad is the code for the download. So this is if you just wanted the papers, So it's not those two, but you'll get 16 papers that John has designed just for you. But you can see here, shop pad will get all of these into your basket for you. £7.99 for all of those beautiful, beautiful papers. Look at that one there, absolutely gorgeous. So that is that one for you. And then we have shop album, which is for your chipboard albums. These are beautiful, and I love the fact that the pages inside are chipboard as well. So we're not just talking about a chipboard outer with paper on the inside. These are chipboard. You can see the depth of those pages there, and they're coated with a craft paper. Absolutely incredible product. And the spine, you see that there, it gives you lots of area for you to add embellishments and lots of depth and decoration on there without actually squishing them. So that is shop album, and you're also going to get the bonus paper pad in that one as well. So that is there for you. We have shop glue. If you want to stock up on your Craft Artist 3D glue gel, you're getting 3 tubes here for £14.99. That's incredible value for money. And then next up, John has brought this die back. So this is the die. This is the original die where the clock face on the one in the magazine is based on. This is Tempus Fugit. You can see how much metal you get in there. That is shop Tempus. £19.99 for that one, and that is an 8x8.
It's a 6x6,
sorry,
solid 6x6.
6x6 die there, so you can see you've got the frame, you've got the clock face, and then you've got all of the little extras to go inside. 10% of the stock of this one is allocated, and you can see here this is the die that John's used to create the actual clock that sits in his craft cave. So if you watch John's Facebook Live, you've seen that one before. We also have shop notched. Now, over 15% of these ones is allocated. So this is £24.99. John, this is a huge die set for £24.99. These will create the most amazing matting and layering for you. It looks so exquisite when you use the notched squares for your matting and layering. Absolutely beautiful. And as John has pointed out, I'm just going to grab John's set of dies from here. The notches change size dependent on the size of the square that you're using. So you don't have to worry about the fact that when you're doing your matting and layering, you don't want, if you're using a smaller one, you don't want this big scallop in the corner of a small one. So it actually all works perfectly because John's gone into such precision on that one.
It looks like a when you set them all right, it almost looks like a kaleidoscope of them all going into the centre. Actually, if I pull that one out,
and I love that you've got...
the precision is worth it. Yeah,
absolutely. So you've got the large ones that will make your shaped cards and your books, and then you've also got the little ones that will actually give you the places for your sentiments as well. So you have that there. So that is shop notched. Then shop tool will get you the 4-in-1 tool set, which can we have a quick look at this, John?
You can, yeah.
And then we also have the glue eraser there, which is for more than glue. It's for the marks that you get on your paper when you use your die cutting machine.
Oh, yeah.
It's for so much more than glue, but this lasts such a long time, and this tool is incredible.
The tool is clever. I mean, the glue eraser is something that's essential. I would say all of these bits to me are essentials. They're ones that I'm using constantly every day.
It cleans your counter as well.
It does.
That's what I use it for.
Andrew's just saying it cleans the counter. So yeah,
it actually cleans your mat as well.
I've used
it. Yeah, I've used it for cleaning up all sorts of things.
Amazing.
I've actually used it to try and take ink off my fingers, but that didn't work. But they are literally invaluable. I always say, if you want an eraser that's going to work, get one that won't rub out pencil lines.
Yes.
If it doesn't take out pencil lines, it works perfectly for everything else.
Yes.
But your 4-in-1 tool, I'm constantly using mine. Mainly because it is the most ergonomic pick-up pokey tool I've ever had.
Yep.
That is a solid steel.
It is. It's a meaty one, isn't it?
Meaty, sharp, but not too sharp, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Really decent pokey tool. And it has a cap. And it's a cap that fits and clicks into place.
Yes. Yep.
Which I think is important because most of them don't. And I've pricked myself so many times with my old woodware one.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want that dropping off, especially on that end.
No, it clicks out, and the other side you've got a pickup tool or a crystal art tool.
Yep.
So you can use that, put a little bit of wax in it and use it as a pickup tool. I actually saw on the Book of Face the other day, somebody was using this to score lines through.
Oh, right.
It's not what it was designed for, but to score lines through to give them a really nice line.
Yeah.
I've not tried it, so I don't know.
Okay.
The other side has the best thing ever. It's a wax pickup tool.
Yes.
So it will literally pick up your flowers. It will pick up, I'm going to do that with a difficult die cut, but look, it will pick it up.
That's because it's mirror-card, isn't it?
That's because it's mirror-card and it's a nightmare to do. But if I have got something small like the clock hands there, you know, the idea is I'm not priming it or anything.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's not marking them because it's not sticky. It's wax.
Yep.
Turn it round and you've got the wedge to dig your die cuts out or anything else, or take the back off your self. You tape. Yes,
absolutely, yes. Perfect. Okay, right. Well, we're about out of time there, John.
Right, whoa.
That was a bit of a whirlwind, wasn't it? So we're going to have a regroup as to what we're going to do in the second hour. I think we've got some more bits that are going on that show. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. And I mean, I can't wait to see what you guys make with this base box kit and get all that inspiration in there. So thank you so much. Yes. We're up. So next up is, what's the next one? It's Amanda. So she's getting ready in the next studio, and we'll see you at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yes. And I've got some more sale dies, some different sale dies that aren't on this morning, so it's worth tuning in.
Exciting. We'll see you then. Bye. Thank you. Bye.